What kind of injuries does he?
The man was among a group of visitors at the park that approached the animal too closely, officer said.
Yeah, that's how you get.
Florida man was gored May 4th. He was 47. Non-life threatening, thankfully. What?
I'm just laughing at what you're saying.
I'm like cheering for the bison at this point, almost. Like, seriously.
What up, Bad? Joseph? Kellen? How you guys doing today? Get anything done? I didn't do shit. Nothing all day. You're gonna have to. I pay you. What? I got a lot of shit done too.
I also
I
pay
was
him.
busy all day. And how so?
Well, I pick them up and drop them off for things 90% of the time.
What?
So.
What are we talking about?
I said I pay you. Like if you rub my back or my legs or whatever, I pay you.
I paid him in dinner and
Well,
food.
You offer to pay.
You hear this shit?
I'm just saying, you offer to
I
pay.
do pay them.
Oh man, you're ready for the weekend? Yeah, me too, man. Me too. All the days just kind of blend together. It don't ever matter if it's the weekend or not. Like I didn't go cut down trees yesterday or today. So some people would say I had the day off, but I certainly didn't have the day off. But yeah. So you pay the kid in the form of dinner and rides and that sort of thing?
Yeah, cake balls.
Cake balls. Yeah.
And also, when they're like, hey mom, can I have this? Hey mom, would you buy me that?
Right, exactly, Joseph. Exactly. I was going to say today was a day off. I was home most of the day. But like you said, it don't stop. It don't ever quit, man. I could go out in the garage right now and work. The only time I make it stop is when I'm sitting here on my ass. I'm talking to you guys. Hand me that grinder, boy. Thank you. Don't like that? Don't make me tell you what I tell other people.
What's that?
At least I'm not reaching for a beer. I'm
What's
giving
wrong?
you guys a beer.
What? How's that different though?
What?
There's no benefits to alcohol.
Is there any? There's no benefit to alcohol.
No.
Well,
Some would argue that.
I mean,
What's up, Babylon?
It's poison.
Well, yeah, but alcoholics would say it makes them feel good, makes them forget about their problems.
Well, it's poisoning them.
Forget about the problem.
I mean, it does. Blackout drunk, you're not gonna think about taxes.
Oh no, he said the dreaded word. He said the dreaded word taxes. Oh shit.
There's probably a whole entire storyline behind that I don't even know about.
Yes, you just summoned a beast. Ah!
I'm gonna have to give
Yeah,
it a code
fucking-
that you guys
Alright. He said, you're not thinking about taxes, he said. That's fucking funny. Of all the things to get drunk and forget,
Alright.
it's, it's like, man, these fucking taxes, guy.
You're so cute, Nathan.
honest.
Bastards.
I know, you're just
They're
cute.
fucking bastards. See, I taught them early over here, Joseph. Motherfuckers.
So the idea
With their taxes.
So the idea of you getting taxed 4 times, like technically, because A, you get taxed yearly, A, you get taxed cause when you get money from your paycheck, A, you get taxed when you buy things, and A, you get taxed originally on that money before your business gets it or whatever, you're like store people or whatever. So like it's kind of rigged because
You think?
well, no, I don't think it. And I know it's rigged. It's not.
Hell
rigged.
yeah, it's rigged. I only lost a super nice truck, 3 jobs. Oh. Due to booze? Well, sounds like you got it under control now, little mechanic. Red Dad says, yo.
Will you do this one just a little bit more? I'm
Hear
sorry,
me?
that was really hurting.
Mason.
Huh?
Red Dad says, yo.
Yo. What's up, Red Dad?
What's up, Luciano? Man, I hung out on Randall's live. Well, not his live, but his premiere this morning for a minute. And no frickin' Randall again. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? You had me totally confused. The wife requested it.
I did.
Miss GP was like, do it now or I'm gonna punch you.
That's totally what happened.
See? Fucking violent.
Oh.
You should have seen it the other day. She was holding him at gunpoint.
Oh my goodness.
No, that was a couple years ago.
Whatever.
Huh?
I did not.
Don't be. What the fuck?
Haha. So you get for talking shit.
Huh?
It's that's what you get for talking shit. The car is working on the fence here.
Fuck that, I'll get in. Don't have to cooperate. You know? In fact, the more it fights, the more it's gonna get fucked up. We could just let it happen.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you greatly.
You want some coffee?
Yes, please.
I want some coffee, boy.
I have half and half in the fridge. Are you okay? I heard that.
That one hurt.
Yeah, that ain't cool. I did too. How much is it to park there?
Like this much.
I don't
half and
know.
half.
How much, like?
Like an inch.
We could probably work something out, Haskins.
And then just coffee.
Hey, okay, I could try and catch up. Yeah, when I realized booze was not the answer to every problem in life. Well, I'm glad that you got it figured out, Kellen, and you're not like that. Did you? How was my day? Did you get Clint to sweat out his? Yeah, he takes that hat off pretty quick in the morning. Two 14-gram burgers and a country dairy chocolate.
Milk pint.
Hell yeah, Wakeful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right back at you.
I don't know if it came.
Hopefully
off from
everything's
the
going good with you.
Of the, it's like a little.
It's fine. It's just across. It is.
Across.
Oh my god. I get to climb some poplar trees tomorrow. Yay, poplar trees.
I get to do cardiovascular health and stuff tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, man, chocolate milk is the fucking best.
Chocolate milk and country dairy is like gotta be good.
Haskins, you were asking if you get people get nervous when you tell them you climb or whatever, but I got one of those people today. And then they're all nervous. They're like, "Oh, you got insurance, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, can you show me a certificate?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. You know, you should have no problem showing it to somebody." But anyway, man, dude, the people that are always like nervous are the people that have trees far away from their house and they're kind of small. But then I do giant fucking trees 2 inches from their house. Most of the tree is over their house, and I gotta rig every single fucking piece, and nobody ever questions a damn thing. Oh man, Brett, that's unfortunate. I mean, you know, that's unfortunate. You found the wrong person. Oh, what a bummer. Damn. Rad Dad frickin'
Didn't even get to have any fun with it.
yeah, dude. I didn't even get to talk shit back to him or nothing. Oh man. But yeah, I think it's funny how the people with little trees are like all nervous and shit. And then the people with giant trees give no fucks.
Oh, yeah, just drop it down right there. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can do that zipline method right over my house. It's okay.
I agree, Wakeful.
It's such a weird name for something.
What?
A geek bar. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's not even.
Yeah, exactly. You want a side job? Yeah, exactly. Right. I never did talk to that guy. Never did talk to him. He was probably all pissed. Yeah. I have a hard time with that, Haskins. What do you do in that case? Do you piece it down? Or do you just say fuck off? I've had people let me trash their fucking yard because they don't want me to climb it. And they're like, "Oh, can you just use the bucket truck instead?" I'm like, I'm really gonna fuck your yard up if I try to bring in a bucket truck right here. And I'm gonna have to cut this tree, and I'm gonna have to cut that tree, and I'm gonna have to move this, and you're gonna have to take that fence out, and you're gonna have to do all this shit, and bro, I might fuck up your septic tank, and I'm gonna drive on your drain field and everything. And people, I swear to God, would be like, "That's fine. I don't care. Just use the bucket truck." And I'm like, "You guys are fucking idiots. You know that, right? You're fucking morons." But like, whatever makes you feel good. I've literally trashed people's yards on purpose because they felt better about me using the bucket truck. So I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll fucking trash your yard. You don't call me ground pounder for no reason. Fuck. What's up, 616? Are you home, bro? I know, Haskins. It's fucking fucked up like that. I don't understand how sometimes Oh, or they'll be like, oh, you can just drop it right in here. You can put it right in here. And I'm looking at it and I'm like thinking to myself, what the fuck? Like, you want me to, like, I ain't dropping this fucking tree like that. You're out of your fucking mind. You're at the Great Wolf Lodge somehow? Isn't that in Traverse City? You must have went around north. Ah, okay. Well, you didn't make it very far, did you? Gurney, Illinois. Yeah, I've heard of that place. I don't fucking really like Illinois, man. I try to get out of it. We've never.
Not a fan.
Yeah. You hate it here? Oh, right on. Yeah, generally I just drive through it. Chicago fucks the whole state up for everybody. Their gun laws and yeah, exactly, fucking right. Like with their taxes and their tolls and fucking all this other crap. Wales is nice. Yeah, can't say as I ever really hear much bad shit coming from Wales. You gotta get flyers, brah. Haskins, you gotta get flyers. My guy 616 here hooked me up with some flyers, and people eat that shit up. They're eating it up, bro. Yeah, and then they won't throw away the cards. Flyers, brah. Flyers. I thought, I probably showed them to you before. Shoot. Haskins needs some flyers. Muffler has been great for working around. That muffler has been great for working around the dry forest. Right on. I don't think were you? I don't remember if I talked to you in the morning on the chat, but I was like, well, hopefully you were somewhat awake when I was messaging you at 6 in the morning. Cards or magnets to go on the fridge. That's a good idea. Well, magnets is next, right? I gotta get all the swag, dude. That's one thing. One thing. We gotta get some. I gotta get some magnets, bro. You know I don't know shit about advertising. You've like somehow turned into my advertising guy. Yeah, I could do that. Just that logo. Yeah. I need a sack of 50s too, Haskins, if you got any of them. You got a sack of 50s laying around? They don't need to be hundreds. 50s is fine. It's chocolate milk and some steak. Did you hear about the two people that got found out in Isle Royal there, Haskins? My wife was telling me about two people that they found out in Isle Royal, dead. Maybe a moose murked them. What's up, squirrel? They got murked by a moose.
That would be fucked up.
They might have.
They might have.
If they didn't say what happened, then we already know what happened. I'm this close to YouTube actually starting to pay me, and not people. But I don't know how that works. I think, don't I have to?
I have no clue.
Then I have to fucking have like commercials during my live. That's some bullshit.
I think so. Is it during your live or just during your videos?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't make videos. Dude, moose are fucking fierce, Babylon. There's some fucking fierce. Yeah, my wife told me about it. I didn't know nothing about it, but apparently there's 2 people that got found out there dead or whatever. Yeah, staying strapped is a good idea. A fucking moose, you better have like a 12 gauge or something.
Right.
Yeah, like pure shadows. What's up? Moose don't fuck around, man.
No, they just trample your ass.
They ain't scared. I'd rather encounter a fucking bear than a moose. What's up, OG? Moxy. How you doing? I was kind of waiting for You get anything done today? You've never been in the woods armed, but you're a city slicker? What's up, Busby? You're a city slicker. You've never been into the woods with a gun? Ever?
You just going willy-nilly in the woods? Just like...
Yeah, no shit. That's what I was gonna say. I'd rather walk through the woods without a gun. The only I'm likely to carry my gun more in the city. In fact, when we go out to eat, I make it a point to carry my gun. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, but a lot of times, rarely would we go for a walk in the woods without you having your gun either, though.
Huh?
I said, yeah, but rarely would we ever go walking in the woods without you having your gun either, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get those big dogs called Timberwolves. Yeah, that's the thing, man. With as far as yeah, exactly, bedtime burger. That's exactly what the fuck this is. Yeah. Did you hear about the wolf that was shot in southern Michigan, Haskins? Well, they're starting to become quite a problem to a certain extent up in the UP. You're a trained redneck. No, it's not too bad to stay underneath the rock. I crawled out of my rock the other day for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, what the fuck? And I messaged Dano about it, and then he was like, bro, just crawl back under your rock. And I'm like, yeah. So I think I'll tell you the same thing. Yeah. I get it. You ain't no geek from the street. Hell no. Youpers are a different breed, dude. If you think people in Michigan are all together are a different breed, Youpers are in a class of their own. I can tell you that right now. You're gonna get off your soapbox now? Yeah, I don't. I don't think I'll draw it up there, Haskins, but it would be nice if I get my bear tag for up there. Well, you're not supposed to do that, Pig Daddy. So how'd that ass chewing? You said you were gonna cuss your boss out today. How'd that go? You cussed out your boss, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, employee," and then everything was good. Like you cussed him out. He took it, and and then what? He took it. We need the rain bad. Hey, Busby, we need the rain so fucking bad. It is unreal, man. He's making changes. He wasn't happy, but I made the point, and his boss agreed. Good. You just yell at yourself in the mirror? No, I've not even used a throw ball since. I haven't used a throw ball since, bro. Haven't had to. I'll probably use it tomorrow, honestly. I don't know. I'm gonna tomorrow's job's gonna be funny, man. Cause he's like, how long do you think it's gonna take you? And I'm like, I think we'll get it done in a day. I do have a big shot. I use that and whatever other fucking methods you can think of to get a throw ball in this. I've tried about every fucking damn which way you can think about to get a fucking throw ball or a rope in. How about this? A rope into a tree. But anyway, yeah, these fucking trees, man, they're fucking little. I mean, to my standards anyway, they're not big. And I'm just gonna climb up part, either shoot a line up. Setting a line is important. But, yeah, I'm just either gonna climb up there and fucking tie the rope to it, you know. Or shoot a line up into it and pull the fucking things over. It depends on what I'm doing, Joseph. You don't rope walk then? No rope walking for Joseph? Go Gadget throw ball. I was gonna have my buddy build me a air cannon that looks like an AR-15. I was gonna get like a fucking. I was gonna get an air cannon and then have my buddy 3D print. Really? You've never saw anybody rope walk until you seen me do it, dude? Red Dead, I agree. You've never seen it done with the right gear? Pretty cool, huh? I can do it. I know what you're saying, but no, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I got a spike ascender on my spurs. Hell yeah, you got that tree down. And that was awesome too, Busby. I'm surprised you've never seen anybody rope walk until then, bro. Well, I got 20 fucking years on you, Haskins. And judging from the looks of you, probably a good 80 pounds. But you did it, Busby. And you didn't die. You didn't even die, bro. Yes. Yeah, man. Did you pick up some Prusa cord or anything like that? Get any cordage? Amazon sells those little 10-inch loop runners for like fucking $10, bro. Park where you want, when you want, how you want. Don't tell me I can't leave. Okay, calm down, Super Dave. He's seen it done old school way and mostly by tweaker climbers. Why are there so many tweaker climbers, man? Your son-in-law went to his first call to service as a deputy today. Nice. That's awesome, Busby. Oftentimes you can so I have two different foot ascenders, Haskins. The one my actual foot ascender is a Cant Turbo, and on my spurs is the Edelrid spur. What the hell do they call it? It's the Edelrid one. It just gets bolted right to my spikes. And then my knee ascender is a Climbing Innovations Saka. Yeah, climbing innovations, Saka for the knee ascender, and then Camp Turbo, and I forget what they actually the foot cruise. They're a foot cruiser, I think they call it. Edelrid. Yeah, I like climbing innovations, man. I like them. Cramp and Pretzel. You can sell that shit on Amazon. Well, I'm out, y'all. I done run out of shit to talk about. Yeah, don't do that, Busby. You don't want to do that. All right, Haskins, take care, man. I'll message you when I wake up, okay? 4:30 a.m. Take care, y'all.